Super live. Welcome in, everybody. Super live, day 3. I'm not gonna say they're blending together
yet,
but they are blending together. It is day 3. We are 60 hours and 28 minutes. That's highly intuitive based on the timer and what you see in per minute marker on the whiteboard. Like we said, wouldn't recommend that at home, but it is a display of commitment. And faith knows.
Yes.
Faith knows. Okay, y'all, we have some breaking news. We just heard from BIEL's crew. Also, a couple of days ago, we heard from BIEL's crew. We've heard from them twice in the past. Actually, we've heard from them other times, but these 2 times you're gonna hear as well. These official times are super live, pre-recorded super lives, aka mega lives. BIEL's crew's gonna join us later, but I'm gonna get to the point right now. BIEL, it's 35 miles. At the end of this sentence, BIEL will be 35 miles from the finish in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's breaking news.
That is breaking news. There have been blisters, there have been sandy roads, have been rattlesnakes, there have been very little sleep, lots of Band-Aids, lots of ice, popsicles,
bagels with olives and,
as you well know,
mustard.
A new staple.
Real ones know. Okay. All right. We're going to talk a lot more about BIEL in a minute, but we have 2 very, very, very special guests from out there in LALV Solo. Please welcome into the chat Eddy Vicente, Yamir and Eddy, 2 solo runners running together, solo duolo. What is happening?
Hi, Eddy, say hi.
Hello, guys.
I see it. We're surviving, bringing in all the vibes, having fun, enjoying the route and the trails, and yeah, lots of shenanigans happening on the trails, and also seeing a lot of friends.
You're bringing such good energy. What is helping keep the vibes high?
Caffeine pills and cherry coke.
Caffeine pills and cherry coke. That sounds like a good combination for sure. How was the night last night?
It was good. We moved along. We only rested for about 2 hours, but made some rookie moves, especially on my part. So we got a little rerouted, but we're back on track. So tonight is action time.
Very cool. Very cool. What'd you eat today?
Topo Chico, cherry coke, cheese doodles, Doritos, In-N-Out burger, Uncrustables. I can keep going.
Yeah, meal of champions. I've been loving seeing your meal prep as well, so it's very cool. Where about are you? Do you know?
We're on the dreaded Yermo Road, so Daggett.
Okay, very cool. Well, thank you for joining.
Can I jump in with a quick one? I'm curious, Yamir. It's okay. I'm curious. You've run LALV several times. I'm curious, at this point in the race, does this one feel different? And if so, curious how?
Yeah. I mean, every year is very different. I've run it with different people. But today was a little more special because our 4th person, after 20 hours of delay due to the TSA lines, came in. So we welcomed them with a super loud dance party off somewhere in the power lines. So they found us and we gave them a party there.
Oh, that's amazing. A dance party in the power lines. So glad the rest of your crew made it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for bringing the veteran energy. We appreciate being able to catch up and for you taking the time to talk to us while on the road.
Thank y'all.
For sure.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All right. Good luck, y'all.
Bye, Eddy. Thanks. Bye.
So cool.
I love it.
Wow. Everyone's in the amount of dance parties we've been able to see.
We got to get out there.
Yeah.
You know?
We do.
I just want to read this quote one more time. I think it may come up time and again. One must find chaos in themselves to be able to give birth to a dancing star. And I think that's like, there's the chaos, there's the uncertainty, there's the brutal nature of the hot desert. And it feels like Yamir being out there, she knows how to tap into that, meet it with a still mind, and then be able to bring in some dancing. I love it. I love it. I'm excited to get out there and enjoy myself.
Amen. Dance in the desert.
Dance in the desert, dance in the RV. Yes. Could happen. Okay, so BIEL Watch 2026, we hit that. Less than 35 miles now, for sure. I can say that with some certainty. Mm-hmm. By the time you see this, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? 35 miles. Okay. Thank you, Yamir and Eddy, for jumping in. Also want to just say, if you're just tuning in and catching us, the San Francisco Outpost launched this morning. 5 teams from San Francisco, from the Bay Area, probably not just San Francisco, from the Bay Area, are running from San Francisco, near the Golden Gate Bridge, to Las Vegas. A lot of additional miles. We're going to continue to get reports from them. That's why they left it Tuesday at midnight instead of Friday morning. So excited to see how that unfolds. And then Tommie has also been out. Tommie caught up with a few runners, and he sent in some reports. And so Tommie spoke with Mitchi, Alena Maria, and Andy. And so let's see what happened. I think with Andy, Tommie even jumps in the RV for a little bit. So Tommie, let's hear what you got.
What's up, bro? Good, how are you? What's going on, man? Bro, how are you, bro? Good. Yeah. All right, so I'm here with Mitchi. He is headed into Barstow. What mile point you at right now?
I mean, for the day, miles for the total?
Yeah.
Probably like 130, no, 140. We're almost at 140 right now. Yeah.
All right. So you feeling good? You look good when I ran up on you.
Thank you. You know what, though? I'll be honest. It's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Yesterday was kind of rough. Starts in the morning. Shout out to my crew, man. Got me going again. And got the spirits high.
Dope.
We've been rolling ever since.
All right. So I don't know if y'all can hear me really well because the wind, it's super windy out here today. Mitchi is, I think, around 150-ish miles going into Barstow. He said he's feeling really great. He's got his crew. His crew's out there waiting on him. He's having a good time, and that's really what this is all about. I think he's one of the only people that are going to be trying to do OG route all the way to Las Vegas. So he's on the 340-mile path. He'll be halfway in maybe 20-ish miles or so, and I'm really happy for him. I'm really proud of him, and I can't wait to see what he does for the rest of these few days.
So I'm Alena, 245, something like that, 240K.
So day 3, how you feeling?
The heat's getting to me.
Yeah.
But I got my TSP ice bandana, so that's helping me a lot.
Yeah.
And currently it's rolling, so I hope to get some good progress. Maybe
Nice.
half point for today.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, keep going, keep crushing. I don't want to stop you too long. See you later. All right, so I just saw Alena. She's doing really well, crushing it. We're on Yarmo Road out here before you get to Baker. So she's doing a really great job. She's got a long way to go on this road. You made it. Oh, no, you guys are more important than him.
It's true. They got a harder job, bro.
Yeah, no. So, hey, Andy, how you doing, bro?
I'm good.
What mile point are you at, man?
Man, since when I moved to Europe, I stopped using miles.
Okay,
I don't even know. I'm at
We're doing Ks.
almost 240.
240, bro. You're crushing it.
Thank you.
But how are you feeling, bro? Like, you know, you're 240K in. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I mean, to be honest, I've like ridden the
waves, the big
real
waves,
heavy.
big
Yeah.
waves.
So, you know, day 1 was banging. We did like 130 by 4 a.m. So we were cruising and like really easy. Then yesterday was a little bit different. It started to, I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
So by, I don't know what, like yesterday, like 4 or 5.
We tried, nothing worked.
It was like my body and my mind.
Yeah.
And that was a tough moment. But then, you know, they helped me rally.
Yeah.
And so we put in some work last night. But it was crazy because last night was the worst, but like in my head I felt it.
That's good.
You know, And I don't know, James, what was I talking about last night?
It was as if he'd had like too many drinks for the night out and he just like wouldn't be quiet. He was like mentally, physically exhausted, but his mouth was the opposite. It was entertaining for us.
All right. Well, so how's the crew doing? Crew's doing good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, we'll get out your hair, bro.
Okay.
Keep putting these miles in.
Thank you.
You're absolutely crushing it. See you guys later.
Thank you.
Peace. See you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Awesome. Love seeing Tommie out on the road. Not only has been catching with runners, but making incredible deliveries of very convenient cassette tapes with messages from all of you all, which of course the runners have been loving receiving, as well as mail. So shout outs to the one and only Mojave Desert Postal Service.
Yeah, that's right. We read your mail on time, delivery guaranteed
75% of the time.
Because it's never too late
To be on time.
to be on time. You can always go to mojavedesertpostalservice.com to send a message or a package to an LALV participant. And by always, I mean for a limited time only. And by limited time only, I mean only until tomorrow. So keep that in mind.
Do it now. Tell
Do
a
it
friend
now.
to tell a friend to tell a friend, and maybe that message will go on time.
For sure. With a variation of 25%. Okay. Last thing we wanted to do, we mentioned that we heard from BIEL's crew earlier. We also heard from BIEL's crew later, both in the past and in the future, both in the past. #SuperLive. BIEL's
This
crew
time.
sat on this very couch with us, talked to us a little bit about what their expectations were going in. So we're going to run that back, and we're going to see what happens with BIEL Watch 2026. But in any case, here is BIEL and his crew before the start. They just had 1 million people in like road cases. Everybody's just sitting everywhere. So that's it. Yeah.
I started rolling on the good stuff.
Sounds like we're rolling. Okay, sweet. Okay, excellent. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Amigos, amigas, amigas.
Oh, amigas.
Amigas. Mount Tommie. Hey, got that. Hey, y'all. So, Scotty Crow here with the Speed Project LALV26, and I am here with BIEL and crew. Give it up. So, team, we are headed out for LALV Solo Mission 26. Can we get a quick round of introductions? Maybe we can start down there with Tizian. And Mal, if you can, operate.
Yeah, so Tizian, guy behind the lens and just catching all the crazy moments from this amazing journey.
I'm Mauricio Diaz. I'm part of the crew, and I'll be doing all within my reach to help this guy get safe, sound, and in record time to Vegas. Driving, motivating, feeding, anything that can be done, I'll do it.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm BIEL, and I'll be ready.
I'm Javi, former soloist, now turned motivational speaker, coach, AKA I didn't come out here for you not to break the record, so that's what we're doing.
Excellent. I see that the crew is both offering some support and also some demands, which is really nice. So just a little bit of background also. Javi ran solo last year, has been out a handful of times. Tizian, we met at Chamonix last year. He actually came in as part of the grant and then was embedded with BIEL as a filmmaker, photographer, so Tizian's back. And then Mao, we've known for my entire life, it feels. Just as like, you know Mao, you love Mao. So glad that you're here. Also in this capacity, you always find a way to support us in a really needed way for LALV. Before we go, I do want you to talk about the experience that you're going to host after the race. Actually, jump in and share that now.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Some background there. I'm co-founder of Aire Libre, where we precisely do and design immersive running experiences. And so this year, I'm super excited because finally we get to collaborate on this satellite small experience once we all get to Vegas, and we'll take a group for Sunday and Monday and get out of the strip and the casinos and the crazy lights and go deep into nature, into this outstanding, marvelous natural space that it's only 30 minutes away, and so we'll have like a pretty spiritual trail running moment there. So
love it. Okay, I know you got a lot to do, a lot of rest to be gotten, so I have 2 quick questions for you. First is, everybody here is a very talented athlete, very talented ultra runners, do a lot of really hard things in a lot of different hard places. if you were the person who's going to be running solo starting on Monday, I know that you all have a grocery shop, I'm sure, happening. What's the one thing that you would want for this trip? What's the one thing you need in the RV to have in between those running segments?
I would say like a jar of pickles, because it's my favorite thing on that type of like races, especially like water from pickles. It's like a fuel.
Pickle juice fuel. Love that. Got it. Mal, what do you think?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I mean, I'm a huge sweet tooth guy. And I love my pastries and my donuts a stash of pastries like donuts or something that would motivate me to keep on going for just chasing the next one.
I love it. Javi, I'm gonna have you jump in.
Honey Teddy Grahams, Cheez-Its, and bottled Mexican Coke.
Love it. Excellent. And then BIEL, what should they pick up for you?
Water.
Excellent, cool. I do want to mention that you can always call Mojave Desert Postal Service to deliver anything that you might need on your journey. So maybe we'll try to find a way to get some pickle juice and some pastries, some Cheez-Its on the way to everybody, and some water, of course. Okay, last question. I asked this with BIEL when we had a conversation, but for the other three of you, I'm curious, outside of the lofty expectations that you put on BIEL, what is it that you are hoping to get out of this experience yourselves? I mean, you came along in a capacity of support, but as you think about the next week, is there something that you're hoping to discover, find, that you're open to from this LALV experience? Because for Tizian, it's your first time here. Yep. Mao, Javi, you're coming back in a different way. Yeah. What are you hoping to get out of the next week?
I think I also want to enjoy the experience as a support team, and the same thing that I did in Chamonix, and just like watch how BIEL probably will be struggling with like this really hard moments that I would say it's like cool to watch, but also like having this energy from him that, you know, we are on a different like places in our lives, and you see that he can just beat like kind of limits in his body, and it's really inspiring, and that's why I'm just like following athletes as my career also. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, you guys don't know this because I haven't mentioned it, but on Wednesday it's my birthday.
Oh.
So I could not think of a best way to celebrate just by putting myself out into this context and with these people where we're doing wild, crazy things with amazing humans that like to push themselves and experience the hell out of life. And so if I want to take something out of this, is just a meaningful, crazy, beautiful life experience shared with amazing friends. And that I'm sure, and of course, after this, we'll become, you know, brothers. No? So, yeah.
Love that. Javi?
I'm most excited for the brotherhood, but also doing this last year, and I felt like I thrived for moments, but I mostly survived it. So being able to take what I learned from last year, be able to help this man thrive through it, and really grow. I hope he inspires us to challenge us to go even further, because last year, I thought me doing it was impossible, but watching him, I know he's going to break my idea of what possible actually is.
Yeah. Love that. Appreciate y'all taking a couple minutes to chat with us. BIEL, I'll give you the last word if there's anything else you want to add.
No, I'm good.
Great, he's good. He's set. Great, I appreciate that. Awesome. Yeah, check it out. We'll of course be following BIEL and the crew all the way through. And thank y'all again for joining us. We'll see you soon. Because, you know, it's like we want to try to get them in and overall. Oh, hey, are we back? It's SUPERLIVE. As you can see, HQ is, how would the youth say it now? Popping? Cracking?
Not jumping.
It's probably not.
I would say
not,
but I don't
post-lit
think they would
for sure.
Yeah.
Post-lit.
Liddy.
Much like my doctoral thesis, it's post-lit. Okay, in any case, you can see the room is abuzz. That's what they say.
They say
the room is abuzz. Today, we've had a full day at HQ. Got a lot of relay teams coming to check in. We had Beba Beba Guzman Favela, who was the team captain for Team Ra 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 in 2024, is here filming some supplemental footage for her documentary, and she shared a little clip of the film. Ra Ra Ra, if you know, was a team made of a six-person women's team. All the women were from Mexico, and they were indigenous women from the Chihuahua Mountains. And so, incredible story. She was here, shared a little bit about that film. That was a special treat that we had this afternoon. And yeah, people continue to come through. Faith, it's really your first time proper in TSP HQ. Can you describe the energy for those of our viewers who may not be able to come or haven't come yet?
It's so fun here. I mean, it's an ebb and flow. Everyone is coming in for their safety meeting. It's super important to us.
Safety first?
If you are more than 5 minutes late, you cannot come into the safety meeting because you need all of the information.
Come to the next one.
So when you come to the next one, be on time.
It's never too late
to be on time.
But don't be late to the safety meeting.
Don't be late. Yeah. So, everyone's getting ready to come. They come in. There's all this exclusive stuff you can only get here. Exclusive because you can only get it here.
Yep.
And so people are shopping, getting the last things they need to be reflective, seen, and repping out in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
But really, the running community is large and vast, and some folks only see each other once a year here. They might see someone that they met out in the middle of the night on power lines last year who shared a gel with them or something like that. So there's people that are like, you're here? What? I didn't know you were here. What are you running? So, and there's people for the first time what did I just get myself into? So it's just the energy is awesome, and I love seeing all the greeting and people, just the anticipation is, it's palpable.
Mm-hmm. The other thing I was going to share is there is that support that we find. Our RV got stuck, y'all helped us tow it out, or we broke an axle, you helped us call a tow truck, whatever that situation was. We also find that a lot of teams end up in a head-to-head for the last 10, 20, 30, 60 miles, and it's competitive, but then when they get to the finish, it's like they've gone through something together, and they're so close. And this ends up being teams from Spain and Compton, and teams from the UK and Argentina, teams from New York and teams from Mexico City. And so it's really, like you said, this becomes a connection space, a shared space before they head out on the race experience. Before we jump, let's take a look at the map because we are on BIEL Watch 2026. So I'm going to hold it. Maybe you can talk through it a little bit.
Okay, so this line here, this one, that is the border of California and Nevada. And for those of you that don't know, Las Vegas is in Nevada.
Mm-hmm, it's true.
So coming out of power lines, where BIEL went first is Prim. That's the small town right there when you come out of power line. And then he is past Prim. So that's less than 40 miles, as we said, 35 being less than 40 most of the time. And on the way to Vegas. So super exciting to see. Emo Body right there took a slightly different route. One update that we've heard is that Emo had her first experience of hallucinations.
Wow, big moment.
Yeah,
big moment.
It's a thing that happens in the ultra distance if you don't know. So we'll find out more about that. It was a hard night for folks. It was cold. It was rainy. It can really be hard to keep the spirits up. But most folks said as the moon was beautiful, as soon as the sun came out and the day started, they're feeling much better. So we're heading into another evening, which can be the hardest time out there on the run. So send people some love, whether or not you know them. Tell me you're following along. Send them some encouragement. I know they appreciate it.
They definitely do. And we appreciate you for joining us for this episode of SUPERLIVE, episode 12.
Episode 12.
We're down, 1 dozen down. The beautiful wall builds. We'll be back with one more SUPERLIVE episode today with a super updated SUPERLIVE Day 3 solo leaderboard. That will be this evening, and we'll give you the updates on BIEL Watch 2026. Maybe have a couple other solo runners join. So join us then. On behalf of Faith,
SUPERLIVE.
I'm Scotty. SUPERLIVE. We'll see you super soon.